Hey, what's up, people? Pizowell here, and today I want to talk to you guys about 1986's The Hitcher. Now, this is partially going to be a review of the movie as well as a review of this new limited edition German Blu-ray media book from Nameless Media. Now, a few years ago, I did a review of The Hitcher. It was actually a review request, but anytime I get the opportunity to talk about this film, I will gladly take that opportunity because I absolutely love The Hitcher, and I'm really excited that the movie has finally gotten a quality Blu-ray release. Now, this release from Nameless Media is listed as being Region B, but I can tell you it is region free. I just watched it on my Region A Blu-ray player. It is region free, so wherever you live, if you've got a Blu-ray player, it will play The Hitcher. And again, this is a movie that is long overdue for a quality Blu-ray release. And The Hitcher is about a young man named Jim Halsey, played by C. Thomas Howell, who is driving across the Texas desert when he decides to do something that his mother told him never to do, and that's pick up a hitchhiker. Unfortunately, the hitchhiker that he decides to pick up is a gentleman by the name of John Ryder, played by the great Rutger Hauer, and he is a sadistic serial killer. And what ensues is a deadly game of cat and mouse between John Ryder and Jim Halsey, in which John Ryder seems to be perpetually one step ahead of young Mr. Halsey. Now, I love everything about this movie. I love the look of the movie. I love the sound of the movie. I love the feel of the movie. This is just such a moody and atmospheric film. It's a beautifully shot movie. John Seal, who was a cinematographer of The Hitcher, does a fantastic job making the desert look beautiful in such a barren kind of way. The music from Mark Isham is perfect for this movie. It's very subtle. It's very dreamy. It gives the movie this dreamlike quality. The performances from top to bottom are absolutely fantastic. Rutger Hauer delivers a phenomenal performance as John Ryder. C. Thomas Howell is great as Jim Halsey. Jennifer Jason Leigh is in the film as well. She's got a small role in the film, a very controversial role in the film, I should say. You've got some really nice action sequences. You've got some really great suspenseful moments in the film as well. You've got some great violent moments in the movie. The interplay between Ryder and Halsey is absolutely just fantastic. There's definitely something going on between these two characters that connect them, and that's one of the things that I love about this movie. This movie is, it's very simple. The plot is A to B to C. There's no subplots. There's no backstories. Yet there's so much going on underneath the surface of The Hitcher. Now, the character of John Ryder, he can be interpreted in any number of ways. He could be a metaphor for any number of things. You could say that he's just, a ghost that comes out of the desert every now and again and is haunting Jim Halsey. You could even say that Jim Halsey and John Ryder are one and the same. They share that much of a connection in this movie. But there's so many different ways that you can look at this film. It's so subtle in its delivery, and there's just so much going on underneath the surface. It kind of has this almost dreamlike quality to it because John Ryder is so, one step ahead of Jim Halsey. And there's some moments that kind of question logic, but I think if you are asking those kinds of questions in regards to The Hitcher, you're kind of not getting the point. You're kind of not getting what this movie is trying to do, because it does follow a little bit of dreamlike logic, or even a fairy tale kind of logic, to be perfectly honest. I have always loved The Hitcher since the very first time I saw it on VHS many years ago. It is a great movie. It's still a movie, I think, however, that doesn't get the recognition that it deserves. I love this movie. I cannot recommend it any higher. If you've not seen The Hitcher, by all means, go and watch The Hitcher. If you are a fan of The Hitcher, you should definitely look into picking up this Blu-ray release from Nameless Media. Again, it is listed as being Region B, but I can assure you it is region free. It'll play on any Blu-ray player anywhere in the world, and I'm so happy about that because this movie, for so long, has deserved a good quality Blu-ray release, and Nameless Media has definitely given us a good quality Blu-ray release for this film. Now, this is a Mediabook, a Blu-ray release. There were, I think, like 4 or 5 different cover arts that you could choose from for this release. I picked this up from Diabolic DVD, and this was the only release of those 4 or 5 that Diabolic DVD had. So let's check out the cover art. The cover art is very, very nice. The Hitcher silhouettes, the car, and Hitcher der Highway Killer are glossy against a very nice matte background. We've got some very nice full color images from the film inside as well. And we have a write-up about the movie. However, that write-up is in German, and I cannot speak or read German. This is also a Blu-ray DVD combo pack, and it is a very, very nice edition. I got number 672 out of 777. As far as the picture quality and sound quality are concerned, this release features a new 2K master of the film, and the picture quality was fantastic. I thought the picture quality was great for this release. It's definitely a lot better than that old DVD that's been sitting on your shelves for all of these years. I can tell you that. Great looking movie. I'd give it a solid 4 out of 5 as far as the picture quality. I'd give it a solid 4 or 4.5 out of 5 as far as the sound quality as well. The movie looked great and the movie sounded great. As far as extras are concerned, first up, we have The Hitcher. How do these movies get made? It's 38 minutes and 6 seconds in length. It includes interviews with writer Eric Red, director Robert Harmon, actors C. Thomas Howell and Rutger Hauer, producer Ed Feldman, cinematographer John Seal, and composer Mark Isham. Eric Red discusses how the Doors song Riders on the Storm served as his inspiration for The Hitcher. Robert Harmon discusses getting the gig to direct the film. John Seal discusses not liking the script initially because he felt there were just too many murders in the film. Then he talked it over with Robert Harmon and eventually took the job. They discussed Terrence Stamp and Sam Elliott both being up for the role of John Ryder before casting Rutger Hauer. They discussed the somewhat supernatural elements of John Ryder in the film. Rutger Hauer discusses developing the character of John Ryder. They discuss the shooting locations. C. Thomas Howell discusses working with Rutger Hauer and how dynamic his performance is. Harmon and Seal discussed shooting the action sequences in the film. Mark Isham discusses composing the music for the film. They discuss the controversial scene in which Jennifer Jason Leigh's character is torn in half. They discuss the Hitcher's legacy and more. A very, very nice making of feature for The Hitcher. I'm very happy that this extra was ported over onto this release, because this extra had been on the UK DVD release, only available on the UK DVD release up to this point, to the best of my knowledge. But it's a very, very nice, informative making of for The Hitcher. We get the US and German trailers and a teaser trailer, and we get an audio commentary with Robert Harmon and Eric Red. I listened to about 30 minutes of the commentary with Mr. Harmon and Mr. Red. There were some pretty generous moments of silence during the commentary, and the commentary was very scene specific. So the two don't really talk very often. They don't talk about just random stuff going on while making the movie. It was very scene specific, at least for those 30 minutes that I listened to the commentary. Still, it was an interesting, fairly entertaining commentary, at least for the 30 minutes of it that I listened to. This is a very nice Blu-ray release for The Hitcher from Nameless Media. Again, I am so happy to finally have The Hitcher on Blu-ray, a really great quality Blu-ray with that awesome making of featurette ported over. I cannot say enough good things about The Hitcher. If you've not seen the movie, by all means, go and watch it. If you're a fan of The Hitcher, you definitely want to look into picking up this German limited edition Blu-ray media book and adding it to your collection. If you've seen The Hitcher, please let me know your thoughts on it down in the comment section below. If you were able to snag this Blu-ray release, let me know which cover art you got. Also, let me know your thoughts on the picture quality, the sound quality, and on the extra How Do These Movies Get Made down in the comments section below. If you like this video, please leave it a thumbs up. If you're not following me on social media, those links are in the description. They're also right around here. As always, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Take care, and until next time, peace. Join the $1 a month club and help support my channel on Patreon. Thank you to my current patrons: Kevin Smythe, Orc145626, B-Movie Mike, Robert Sobel, Turi Delamore, Stephen Flanagan, Lori Holt, Farron Sutton, Craig Farrand, Jeremiah Lambert, Grindhouse Grotto, Joseph Charlesworth, Derek Jana, Demon Waffles, Simon Clark, Stone Gassman, Zachary Barton, James Welch, Eli Geisler, Jeff Overing, Alan Scott, Kyle McGuire, Jay the Stingray, Lauren Dixon, Andrew McDonald, Dave Barnes, Jonathan Lundy, Chris Parsons, Chris Gonzalez, Trenton Bowser, and Jason Breitenbach. Say hello to the internet, Jeremy.
Hello to the internet.